everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The winding road to the Super Bowl continues here in the Divisional Round, where two teams look to take another step towards the Super Bowl. It's the Giants going up against the Packers. With that, we're off to the Meadowlands and a frigid MetLife Stadium, where we check in with Jim Nantz and a guy who's familiar with conditions like this, Phil Simms.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're here today for a matchup in which one team, well, Jim Nantz along with Bill Simms, getting set for this Divisional Round matchup. Kickoff just minutes away.
Jim, every round of playoffs you get to in the NFL, the nerves get to be more of a factor. You can feel the energy. It keeps building. You got to make sure it doesn't hinder your play. Go out there and just do your job. Don't over-pursue. Don't try to make a big play to win it. Do your job. That will help your team the best way.
And Josh Brown looks ready to get this one underway. The Packers are back deep, waiting to return the kick. Out of the shotgun. Looking to go down the field here. Hauls it in deep down the middle. And Cruz is taken down at the 26.
It is hard to make a tackle from behind out there in open space with the speed of all these guys in the NFL. But a good job that time by the defense making that tackle.
Bill, how much does all this media attention in the postseason affect these players?
Jim, the players know how to handle it. They don't get too excited. In other words, they're not going to let the fact that there's reporters they've never seen before in the locker room during the season that are now there. They don't care. They just go out and play.
Give Peppers the credit for that tackle.
You know, if you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Now 1st and 10. Vereen takes it on the toss. Williams there to take it down.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
The Packers with a nickel look here on defense. It's caught by Vereen. Picks up about 2.
Well, there's not much to say about that play, Jim. It was a completion by the quarterback, and it picked up a couple yards.
The Giants with an empty backfield look here. Out of the shotgun formation. And the flag comes out.
Holding. Defense. Automatic first down.
First and goal from the 5. Takes it out of the eye. And that gains 1.
Vereen's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. And that gains a few.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Coming to the line at the 1. And now he'll take the force it across for the touchdown.
Playoffs are so tough on players and coaches mentally. When you score first in a divisional round playoff game, that is some advantage. Gives you confidence.
The Giants offense coming back onto the field. It was a good drive for them the last time they had it, all the way down to the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, you know, in this game, Jim, it's all about momentum. And when you feel you got the momentum on your side, you got to take advantage of it. So now I think it's up to the offensive coordinator to call the right plays. The Giants know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. It can't be pass, pass, pass all the time. The offensive line comes through. Good solid run that time.
Out of the pocket. He dives in for the score. Touchdown.
You're a quarterback in the NFL now. When you break the pocket and you're looking to throw it, nobody's open. You cannot be afraid to run. My man is not afraid to run, that's for sure. What a good job. Scrambles for the touchdown.
The Giants come out for the next possession, having reached the end zone on each of their two previous drives.
Yeah, it's been good stuff to watch, no doubt. You know, the offensive side,
He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him. Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Under fire all day.
Quarterback was not alert that time. The corner comes on the blitz, gets to the quarterback, and takes him down.
He'll take the snap from the gun. And they bring down the quarterback, and it's a 3-and-out for the offense.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing, they're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
The Giants snap it at the 36. Jones there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
The Giants thought they had a play.
The Giants set to take over here on offense, partner, and this team has to have a little chip on the shoulder right now after going for it on fourth down last time deep in the opponent's territory.
Yeah, I hope they have a chip on their shoulders because the defense just flat out whipped them. That's why they didn't get that fourth down attempt. You got to be tougher if you want to pick up fourth down situations.
I know there are a lot of people right now still wondering why didn't they just kick the football and go for the 3?
Well, when you start listening to the fans, next thing you know, Jim, you're sitting next to them. So you got to do what you think is right. That's what the coach did. I do not disagree with what he did.
First down here after the run. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. That's a gain of 6. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Here now in the playoffs, what's the preparation like, Phil, for a game like this compared to a regular season game?
Jim, it is different. When you talk about playoff games, coaches are willing to take more risk. And that could be going for it on fourth down or just trying to catch the other team by surprise with an onside kick, because sometimes you must take a chance to win a big game.
First down at the 45. And Vereen is stopped there. Running the ball is never a given, but here in the first half with a lead, you have to think this team would love to establish the run better in order to control and hold the lead the rest of the way, Phil.
Yeah, get some rhythm of the football game on your side. And I'll tell you how you start it. You go over there to the bench and you look at those offensive linemen and say, you must block better for the run. I think they will as the game goes along.
For a gain of about 5.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Packers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. From the gun. Makes the reception.
The the slant route made famous by the West Coast offense, something that really I thought came in the league when Bill Walsh started with the 49ers in 1979.
Vereen, the lone setback this time. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Touchdown, New York Giants. They continue to add to their lead, Phil, late in the second quarter, and so far, there's been no looking back.
Yeah, it's all working on the offensive side, and listen, don't take this for granted. Stay aggressive. Keep.
The Giants offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
And Phil, you look at this offense right now. They've got a quarterback who's moving the football through the air, and that's a big reason why they're leading this game.
That's right. That's why they're leading the game. Boy, I'd hate to be a defensive back out there today. The wide receivers are good. The quarterback is hot. They've got awesome rhythm, and that's why they're playing so well.
Third and 7 coming up. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Makes the catch. Randall's met after a gain of 8.
I know it looks easy, but it's not. But a nice throw on the slant route. Slant route means you're slanting towards the inside. Good throw and catch.
The Packers with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Drop back, shotgun formation. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
The Giants offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good game. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown. Getting close to the half, and they're giving their opponents a lot to talk about in the locker room.
Yeah, they are putting some kind of whipping on them here early in the game. I'll just say this for the defensive side that's losing. It's been terrible. So go in there at halftime, change.
The Giants really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know, what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything's working on the offensive side.
Almost intercepted.
Well, the quarterback can't get him open. He threw to the right guy that time, but the coverage was so good by the defense, nowhere to get the completion.
The Giants line up, split backfield. The Giants take it from the 43. And the catch by Shane Vereen.
Third long coming up. You're losing by a couple scores. You're on the defensive side. You must know the offense is not going to take a chance. So be aggressive and maybe get lucky and get a turnover.
Loss of 4 on the play, and that's going to be a 3 and out.
The Giants really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Giants come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
Vereen, the lone setback this time. It's intercepted. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
When a defense intercepts a pass like that and scores a touchdown, boy, does that give them hope. Gives them a lot of confidence. They really get the momentum on their side, and it's going to be hard for the offense to come out here and do anything after that play.
The Giants offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about.
And intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Handing the ball off hasn't been something that's worked for either one of these teams today, Phil.
Well, what you have to show on the offensive side when you want to run the football, you got to show some determined.
They'll go ground. Burnett's there that time for the tackle.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense. Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
1st and 10. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
Well, he's in the NFL because of this, because this guy can break tackles. Good job on that play.
The Giants will take the snap from the 25. Tackled down at the 28-yard line.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
The Giants take it from the 28. Right back to him one more time.
The Giants, they never back off. That first down, they got a small lead here in the second half. What are they looking to do? They're looking to march this football down the field and score.
First down at the 30. Staying with the ground. Picks up 8 here. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Takes it again. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. First down at the 44. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd down, 3 for the first. Gains 11. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
Jim, they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another 1st down, and they got a good drive going here.
The Giants take it from the 38. Back to the ground now on 1st down. That's a gain of 7.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd and 3. Gets it again. Williams is in on the tackle.
When you have a lead and your offense is playing like this, what's it do? Gives your defense a great rest. They're loving this drive as they sit on the sideline.
1st down at the 23. That hit by B.J. Raji.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
2nd down, 4 to go. Vereen off the left side. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Vereen's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
3rd down and 1. Takes another handoff. That's a gain of 6.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a 1st down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points. Can the defense make a stop? They dent a lot here in this drive. They had the offense backed up. They've let them march down the field. Now you're in the red zone. Make the right call and stop them.
They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You've got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
Play after play after play here on this drive. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. And that's Raji in on the stop.
Take the points. That's what I'm telling you, Coach. Take the points. You didn't get it done on 3rd and goal. Get 3 points and keep momentum on your side.
It's now 4th and goal. Short yardage. Giants. Touchdown. His 5th touchdown of this game.
This is why a head coach gets paid so much money. You get in situations like this, they have to make the call on 4th and goal. He goes for it, and they get it.
Here's the handoff. And Vereen is stopped there. He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day. 2nd and 3 after that last carry. Double tight end formation. Quick drop back.
What a catch by Odell Beckham Jr.
Good job that time by the quarterback. You got a lead in the 4th quarter. Don't take chances. Nobody open down the field, so he throws it short, and he gets a completion.
Long ball to James Jones, and they can't connect.
Jones is going to go back to the huddle and look at all of his teammates and go, my bad. Well, they know it's your bad. Everybody, even the offensive linemen, they saw you were open and you dropped the pass that was right to you. But, hey, that's the way it goes. You know, you got to keep the confidence up. I think he will, and I'm sure the football will find its way towards him again soon. Nice job by the coach that time going forward on 4th down. His team is up here in the 2nd half. He wants to keep momentum on his side. That's why he goes for it, and they get it.
Has the risk, going to take it the distance. The 10, all the way home and all alone. Touchdown. That touchdown may have given them all the points they need to put this game away, partner.
Well, they've controlled it almost from start to finish, Jim, so that drive was impressive. Now let's see if their defense can just finish it off. If I had to guess, I like their chances.
Vereen, the lone setback this time. And Vereen is stopped there. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. Second down following the run. The Packers lined up in the nickel. They'll run it here. Trying to power his way right up the middle.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Vereen's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Back to him. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
It's a two tight end formation. 1st and 10. Another carry here. Down at the 33. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. 2nd and short following the run.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
First down here. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. We return out of the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter action. Vereen, the lone setback this time. It's caught by Vereen. He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
2nd down and 10. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
Defense, play the situation. It's 3rd and long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the first down. Keep it in front of you, and then let him catch it and come up and make the tackle.
And the catch by Shane Vereen. Taking off. And Williams is in on the tackle.
Jim, years ago, you never would have seen a screen pass on 3rd down. But offenses are so varied now. You see it more and more. That was nice execution on that play.
And they score again here to pad the lead. Going for the home run. That ball has been picked off. One team's hopes have been dashed. The other gets to live for another week and one step away from a possible Super Bowl. Heading on to the conference championship next week. For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.